Hello, my name is Trevor Freivogel, and I am presenting on the history of the Gregorian calendar. My presentation is based off facts presented during class lectures, as well as information I gathered from an article from the Time and Date website titled The Gregorian Calendar. So the Gregorian calendar sprung out of the Julian calendar, which was named for Julius Caesar of the Roman Empire, and it added the 2 months, July and August, into the middle of the year. This Julian calendar was replaced by the Gregorian calendar because it proved to be too inaccurate. It didn't properly reflect the time it takes for Earth to orbit around the sun, and it produced leap years too often. So it ended up falling several days out of sync with the fixed dates that are set for equinoxes and solstices. The Gregorian calendar allowed for these events to be realigned. So the Gregorian calendar, it was adopted in several European countries in 1582 and was named for Pope Gregory XIII. It is a solar calendar that is based on the 365-day common year divided into 12 different months. It is now the most widely used calendar in the world, and it is the calendar that we all generally know. So leap years. The Earth's rotation around the sun is not a perfect 365 days exactly. It has a few extra hours that need to be accounted for. So in order to make up for this, every 4 years we add a day at the end of February to make it a leap year. Now, as mentioned before, the Julian calendar had a flawed approach to accounting for leap years. So the Gregorian calendar offered an improved way to account for the leap year with a new criteria. This criteria includes a leap year to be any year divisible by 4 in 400. But if it is otherwise divisible by 100, then it is not a leap year. So for example, the year 2100 will not be a leap year, neither will 2200 or 2300. The years 1600 and 2000 were leap years because they are divisible by 400. So will the year 2400 and so on. Now, there was still some skepticism once the Gregorian calendar was adopted, coming from several countries that were Protestant. Now, the first countries to adopt this calendar were primarily Catholic, like Spain, Portugal, and Italy, but the Protestant countries of Europe believed that this new calendar was a Catholic attempt to silence the Protestant movement. It took nearly 200 years for England and the colonies to switch to the Gregorian calendar, and Orthodox churches still to this day have not adopted the Gregorian calendar and operate based off the Julian calendar.